What's up, everybody? It's Gavin with your weekly training video. Some of our groups have children, and one of the questions is always, what do we do with the children? And so this training video is for those of you who have young families, particularly smaller children. In our city group, we've done everything to pool resources, to hire a babysitter. We've had all of our groups in there, our kids in there the entire time. We've sent them in the other room and just let them destroy stuff and color on walls. But one thing that we found is really helpful. Most of our kids, the youngest in our group is 4 on up to about 11 years old. And here's the new rhythm that we found really helpful. We want to include our kids in the first 15 minutes of our study time. So I'm talking about the weekly or monthly Bible study, depending on your rhythm. And what we do for the beginning, we have all the kids in the room, and me or one of our leaders will lead a study just with the kids. And what I'm doing in that time is twofold, maybe threefold. Number one, we want to make disciples of the kids. Number two, we want them to know, hey, we don't want to put the kids in the other room so we can be with Jesus, but we want to include them in the spiritual family. But number three, I'm training and equipping the other parents in the room how to disciple their children. And so here's what we do. For the first 15 minutes, all the kids are in there, and I use one of a few resources. Our latest go-to has been the Gospel Story Bible. This is a piece of paper, but that's the cover. And it's by Marty Makowski. We love this book, gospel-centered, straight from the Bible. Short, great for, not too little kiddish for an 11-year-old, but still accessible for a 4-year-old. Takes about 5 minutes. The ever-classic Jesus Storybook Bible. Also, our city group directors now send children's resources that comes in your weekly email. So you've got lots of resources available. So for the first 10-15 minutes, all the kids are there. I lead a group with them. We ask them a few questions to help them engage, and then we pray with and for the children, and then they go off and pray for the rest of the time. And here's a cool thing that's happened. I've gotten to know the other kids in the group, and 2 of the dads that are in our city group said, hey, what's that book that you're using? Both of those dads have bought it, and both of them, for the first time in their life, are reading the Bible every night and doing devotions with their kids. So that's a little training. If you have kids in your group, include them, pray for them, and model to the other parents that they can read the Bible with their kids.